All right, hi everyone. Frankie here, New West Reset. Hello. Welcome back to another boots on the ground or boots in the snow video. Thanks once again for shooting in and joining a fella here today. And we're going to be checking out this beautiful old church here. So, I believe it was built in 1912. And I'm going to make my way treacherously down these wooden stairs bottom of this hill so we can check this out. Oh, could be a mudflooder. Stick around, let's find out.
About a heaven in Alberta where they've got all hell for a basement.
Just before I get to the bottom here, I want to kind of take a shot from this angle. You can see it looks like they've painted over or replaced their cymatic window, the leaded stained glass window, with I don't know what that is, sheet metal or wood, or maybe they just painted over the glass. Who knows? And of course, as usual, the tower, although very tall, looks like it's missing its top. Could very well be. Anyway, I'm gonna keep risking it here, going down this thing. Be right back. All right, so here we are on the ground here. And just so you know, we are on the corner of 34th Avenue and 8th Street Southwest. I'm actually on the south side of that big hill there, which is Mount Royal, formerly known as American Hill. And if we just keep heading south a couple of blocks, there's the Elbow River there. So yeah, beautiful old church, brick, sandstone, you know, the usual suspects. But this cymatic window up there is really a puzzle to me. I don't understand what's going on with that at all. They still have, you know, leaded glass here and on these main windows. Got a plaque here, yeah, 1912 supposedly, and then they laid this stone, 1954. The Lord Archbishop of Canterbury. All right, sure, why not? Let's have a closer look at this beauty. Lovely textured brick, a little bit of a narrower profile, a little bit of an older style of brick, at least to my understanding. Not sure if you're able to see that all that well, but there's that stained glass, leaded stained glass, beautiful light fixtures. Sandstone around the door and the windows. This is the Christ Anglican Church, Christ Church. Again, 1912. Looks like it has an old wooden roof on it. And some old slate or maybe clay roofing tiles. Those are not those crappy roofing shingles. Looks like they've added some additions here and then along this southern face. This is the west side of the building here, the front. Of course, they gotta have some rainbow flag on there. Don't know why they do that. It has nothing to do with the teachings of the Bible, but anyway, wooden cladding all along the top there as well. So with this all being new, we're not really gonna worry about that too much, although beautifully landscaped grounds here, this church property. They have a garden in here and benches, and it's quite nice. Still a lot of snow, but it's a beautiful day today. Sun's shining. It's about 8 or 10 degrees Celsius right now. So, you know, roughly 50-ish Fahrenheit. So what I'm going to do is head around to the north side of this thing here and see what we can see from that angle. So yeah, just give me a second and I'll whip around and be right back. Okay. Wow. This thing is sloping right down so severely that they've had to put in a series of stairs and a hand railing. And then it looks to me like they've got some kind of what I call a phony or fake foundation here that they've put, and it's starting to pull away in certain spots here. You can see So that's interesting. Of course, you got a bunch of windows just shooting right down into the ground there, and of course they're all different sizes. They get larger as the ground slopes downward. You wouldn't build like that, because let's say, I don't know, with all this ice and snow, let's say a car whips by, tosses some gravel and stuff that they lay for traction in the winter, and shoots pieces of gravel in here. Let's say this window breaks and this window breaks. You get two different size windows you got to replace. It's not standardized. It's not very cost efficient. Now we're talking with the stained leaded glass along this north facing side, by the way. Wow. All along the top there, beautiful leaded stained glass. Lovely. Nice arches. I'm noticing though that the lower portion of this windowsill here is brick rather than sandstone or any other materials. More often than not, we see that done in sandstone or something, or even concrete. But here they decided to go full-on brick. Big, huge door that looks like they punched in here onto this lower level. Let's whip around to the back into the alley here. See if that gives us anything. This, by the way, you can see that's not cinder block at all. It's just a stencil that they've stamped onto this. You can see how it sort of fades in here, and it's a little bit deeper here. So they just, I think it's just a thin set, and then they stamp it to make it look like cinder block. Oh, getting some glare. Sorry about that. It's a big church. I mean, along the backside here, you can see it's quite high up from the main road. Looks like they've kept the leaded stained glass window here in this back portion here. Then they've got a light that looks like it shines through there, so that's odd. Don't ever recall seeing that before. And again, a bunch of windows on different levels. Down here, up there, down there. Another funny door over here too. Again, you'll have to excuse the glare. But yeah, fascinating old church, really nice looking. Still in use. In fact, today is Sunday. Service has just let out about half an hour ago. I just kind of was hanging around here waiting for everybody to leave so I didn't disturb anybody. Yeah, really well looked after. But, you know, this is kind of a highfalutin, hoity-toity part of the city here, so no surprise they really looked after this old gal. I'm going to take one last whip around the front, get one more final wide shot of this thing, and I think I'm going to call it for today. So yeah, I'll be right back, just another moment here. Alright, so there you go, the Christ Church, Anglican Church, built 1912. Beautiful, beautiful old building. So I think that's going to seal the deal here today for Frankie, New West Reset. As per usual, let me know what you think down in the comments below there, and do all the other things. Thanks again for joining me here today. Until the next one, take care out there and have yourselves a good one. All right? Cheers.